Hello, good morning. I hope all of you are safe at home. All of you following the rules of COVID 19. I hope all of you are following. So, how is your exam? All of you written the exam very well. Okay. If you have any doubt in the questions or any questions that you don't know, I think all of you know very simple questions. Okay. So today we are going to start the new section, that is electronic spreadsheet. All of you know the ninth class you have studied MS Excel. In that Excel file you have created the data, you have created the table, and you have created the values and average, sum, total. You have done in the lab, isn't it? So today we are going to study more in electronic spreadsheet. So basic things you know. What is the use of this spreadsheet? Karthik, can you say what is the use of this spreadsheet? Yes, the spreadsheet is used for calculating something. We can calculate the values, we can calculate. Here we can enter the table model. There are rows and columns in electronic spreadsheet. So we can enter the values to that rows and columns, and then we can calculate the result using some formulas what we want. So the spreadsheet is mainly used for calculations. In Word and LibreOffice, all the Office software, you can create the table, but you can't sum the value or you can't take the average in that table. So here we can do all the mathematical calculations here. So nowadays this electronic spreadsheet is common, and most of them are using this for the calculation, for the simple calculations. For making the calculation easy, we use this electronic spreadsheet. Okay, so here we are going to study how the analyzing the data. We know how to enter the data and how to calculate the values and all. So here we are going to detail, that is how we can analyze these data. First one is we can consolidating the data. What do you mean by the consolidate? Overall calculations of that data. We are using suppose we want to calculate the simple interest. We have to calculate the simple interest. We have a formula. We have the rate and the number of years interest, all the things we want to enter. After that there should be a column and we are entering the simple interest formula there, and then we drag it and we can calculate the value. So consolidating the data, that I will show you in the system how we can consolidate the data, how we can do it. Then next is creating the subtotal. That all of you know that how we can create the total of a column, or how we can create it. First we have to select it, then we have to go to the formula bar and put an equal sign, and then we can select what are the rows we want to total, then you drag it. Okay, that way we can create the subtotal. Then using what if scenarios. What if scenarios means that suppose we want a column, we want to find the value based on some condition. In the main programming language we are using these conditions and all. So here we can also use this condition. We can use the if that row satisfies something, then that row will be enter the value like this only. So like that we can set the condition to a column. Okay, that is what if scenario, that I will show you. Then how we can create many other things, range of values we can get. We want if the entered value is not correct, we have to print the false. Otherwise, we want to enter true. Like this. Then using a goal seek. Goal seek means we have to specify a problem. Calculations, we are using some formulas and all, so we have to set this as a goal seek. Okay, so I will show all the things in the system, then you will be more clear. Okay.
I hope all of you know how to take the LibreOffice calculation software that is same as that of the spreadsheet. So today I have discussed what we have. We can do consolidate data, that is analyzing the data using scenarios and goal seeks that we have studied today. So today we are going to see all the things in the spreadsheet or LibreOffice calculation software. So first one is to consolidating the data. Consolidating the data means that is allow you to gather together your data from a separate worksheet and in a master sheet. So we can consolidate the data from a particular worksheet into a master worksheet. In another word, what consolidate data means, it means is a summary of a single worksheet that is updated. To take the consolidated data, open the worksheet, and here from the consolidated data option is under the data menu. Here you can see the consolidated. Then consolidated, here we can see the consolidated data. There is a function field is there. Here we can take the appropriate function what we want to do. So here first we want to calculate the sum. That is a sum of I have entered some mark here, so I want to calculate the sum here. So what we have to do is first we have to select that total and then take the consolidate option, and that from the consolidate option we can delete all the things. Already I have done something here, so I have deleted. Then here first one is we are doing it here, this one. First one is this one, add, this one, add, and this one, add. You can see sheet reference, that is reference sheet is this. Okay, see the total we can find here. So this is the way how we can consolidate data. Suppose we want to drag it here, we can, that formula is copied to the other cell. Okay, so this is consolidating the data. Then next is creating the subtotal. Creating the subtotal, first you have to take from the from which menu we can take it is from the tool menu, data menu. Here the subtotal is there. Okay, so first we have to select here this cell, and from the data menu we want to calculate the subtotal. So we want to, which are the field we want to subtotal, that is mark 1, mark 2, mark 3, or total. Both we want. Suppose it's an example I am showing you. Both we want to support. So Okay. See, that is sub once result. First I have to select here, then data. From here we can select the subtotal, that is name, mark 1 and 2, and total. Okay. So here, that is, we can see the grand sum of this mark 1, 2, 3 and all. We have subtotal here. See, when you click here, we can see the subtotal here. Okay, so this is the way how we can, you can do it in another way, taking equal to so total like that. So these are the other ways we can use to create the subtotal. Okay, then next is if you want to sorted it in a particular order. So what we have to do is we want to sort it. What we have to do? Suppose we want to, here I want to, suppose I want to sort it. So from the tool menu, there are options for sorting the elements. So here we can sort it. Okay, from the tool menu we can take the options. From the options we can take the sorted list. Okay, so here office calculations and tool menu, office calculation. Here there are sorted lists there. So we can sort whichever value we want to, we can sort it. So that way it will be sorted. So it is a number. Using number can be sorted in the ascending order, descending order, whatever may be. It will see here it is sorted. Okay. So this can be sorted. Okay. This is a sorted list. Then next is creating the scenario. Creating the scenario means that is what if questions. If some condition is satisfied, then that field will be what, otherwise that will be false or like that. So take that scenario, you have to click here from the tool menu. First we have to select the cells. Okay, then from the tool menu select the scenario, and scenario means we can give comments to that. Okay, we can give comments to that. Here I am giving mark of, and that's a comment that I am giving. Okay, then you can see the mark of Anu is this. When we can give a comment to that. Okay, this is the scenario. Then next is using goal seek. Goal seek means suppose we want to find calculate a value using a formula. So formula means suppose we want to find the interest. What is the formula of finding the interest? That is I into I equal to C into N into R. Like that is a formula. So that for want to create a formula, we have to break what we have to do. We have to take the goal seek. So here and click here from the tool menu. We can see the goal seek option. Then we can type the formula here. Suppose here I am typing the formula the target I want is 173 value. The variable cells are this and this. Okay, so we got it. Formula cell contain a formula. So here we have to find the formula, that is A into B, A into B into C. Okay, so it's a different name of the cell. Target value, it is 200. So here the formulas. On the tool menu, take the Gaussian, then what some the way of giving variable cell closest value. Okay, so it will be the result. So goal seek means if you want to find a particular value counting the percentage of anything, or we want to do it with a formula, we can use this goal seek. Okay, in your text, the activity question, that is a student is planning her goal to about the mark she obtained the forthcoming semester for examination. In order to achieve a distinction 75%, assume that the explanation of a subject for 100 marks the previous semester. So you have the two homework question is there, that is activity, that is 1 and 2, you do it.
So what we have studied today, we have studied how we can analyze the data in electronic spreadsheet. Yes, how we can consolidate the data. Then what? Then how we can creating the subtotal. Then using the if scenario, how we can use the if scenario. Then how we can creating the if scenarios or the other scenarios, how we can create it. Then we studied about the Gaussian. So I hope all of you follow. So I will give you the notes through Google Classroom. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the interactive section. Okay. So I hope all of you are safe at home. Hari Om. Thank you.